Good morning, everyone. This is Ritgal, playing some more Final Fantasy 6 T-Edition. We are in the Esper realm. Normally, this is only available in cutscenes, but in this RomHack, you can go there in the world of Ruin and actually visit. Awesome. There's a way back without having to worry. The Esper's village. It's been a long time since a human last visited. If an Esper dies, it becomes Magicite, but if enough time passes, they will return to this world. Magicite represents both death and the first step towards new life. Neat. This is Madwyn's house. This was my mother's. Oof. I am really sorry if those audio levels are still weird. This game in general, some of the added audio has been really wonky, and when I saw it peaking really bad during this section, I adjusted it, but there's only so much I can do. So you're using us for war yet again. It's almost like nothing's changed. Weapon shopkeeper can be rude, but he really knows his stuff. Weapon shopkeeper? I wonder if humans can master using our weapons. Okay, so there's the Earth Hammer that we stole. Aura Spear. Balmung, Save the Queen. Most of these are probably not amazing at this point, but there are some new things, at least. Okay. So we could get a second white or black robe. That's nice. We've already got access to those. We've got Katyushas. We shouldn't need more barrettes. At this point, if we're using Katyusha or barrette, it's on our 4th character because we only have 3 ribbons. So that's a little unfortunate that there's not anything else. I'll probably stop back over here and get the Save the Queen at least. It's the Elder's house. I'm a little nervous because we haven't found a save point, so I'm hoping that there's not any boss fights or encounters here. It's you. Never did I expect to see you here. I'm ruler of this realm. Our world has been... I know. Never in all my years did I expect a human to usurp the power of the Warring Triad. Hear me, Magicite bearers. You are our only hope now. We cannot control ourselves in your realm. Something must be done before the situation turns far graver than the War of the Magi. We're part of the problem. We keep using Magicite for our needs. The Magicite you possess only works because those Espers have deemed you worthy. We want you to use that strength of heart to save both your realm and ours. Okay. Neat. With the power of the Warring Triad gone, this land is on its way to ruin too. No matter how much I wiggle, I cannot reach the pot. The relics here have been imbued with our magic power. I bet they'd be really useful. Okay. I mean, most of these are things that we either already have ways to get, or don't really need as much anymore. I heard about you guys. You're the humans with our magicite. Take good care of them. It's still them in there. Nice. Eek, humans! You surprised me. I've never talked to a human before. Okay. So, I guess that's it. There's not a ton here. That's okay. We don't need for there to be a ton here. I'm just doing a quick little poke around just to make sure there's not like a way to get into the back of that area. Nope. Okay. So the only weapon here that I haven't seen at all, weapon or armor, is the Aura Spear and the Save the... So I think we grab those. Cover and auto protect. That's actually good. And the Aura Spear. Everything else we have at least one. That's disappointing. I'm pretty sure that is significantly weaker than the other options. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that Save the Queen is probably not quite on par with the Excalibur. Oh, okay. Save the Queen's a little better. It's on. It's not as good as the Excalibur. But cover is actually really valuable. Like, that actually has potential to be really good. Especially, so we can give that to whoever's using the... whoever is using the hero shield. And when we end up with somebody getting resurrected by a re-raise by Ashura, they can trigger it and should be good. Keep our low health characters safe against faster bosses when they get resurrected. Granted, most of the time if we're resurrecting people, we're using Phoenix or Reincarnate or Erase, but oh well. That looks like it though. We don't have any more money right now. I mean, the journey through that area was still worth it. We got Genji Armor, which I probably should have actually checked. I don't think Sabin can use it. Mog technically can. Yeah, so you can see there. Well, let's compare it to Snow Muffler instead. So yeah, it's about on par with like the Snow Muffler and some other stuff we've gotten. It is more physical oriented instead of magic oriented, and obviously lowers magic evade, which is not as good in a lot of cases. Okay. That was interesting. So that takes us back to the entrance of the Lost Path. So, in addition to the stuff we've already got, one of the other things that should do is grant us access to a couple of Terra's costumes as well now. We finally unlocked a couple of Sabins. At this point, we have at least one costume for most of the characters, I think, that's available. I haven't gone through and actually used many of them on here because a lot of the first two levels of costumes are very... They drastically shift what the character can do. And in some cases, like with Mog, I feel like it makes it so it matches his equipment better. But on some character, and this one for Sabin, the warrior monk, basically just kind of shifts, so it lowers his stamina, increases his speed and power a little bit. But it's very similar to his original build. Most of the ones I've been using are characters who have decent MP pools, but not great magic. So let's head this way. And we have access to the silk dress. I actually didn't check what, okay, 47, 46, 40, 45. So it lowers her magic, but it raises everything else. Honestly, if we wanted to, I mean, unfortunately, it kind of, well, I mean, if we gave her Genji equipment and that setup, we could get her power to on par with where Sabin's is with the Royal Crown, which is pretty good. And with the Ragnarok, she's got a really high attack rating. Like, that's totally a thing. So maybe that is something we want to consider at some point. But right now, I'm okay with using the 600 and some magic that she has just for being magic. Okay, so we've gone to the Esper realm. Okay, so nothing more there. Floating continent, Narcissus running. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we're counting on all of you. What Esper do you want to know about? Odin, Leviathan, Bahamut, Summoners, the Warring Triad, and question marks. Okay, so we've got everything but these question marks. Let's try this out. An ancient text we found includes a section about a godlike Esper tasked with guiding souls to heaven and aiding in their reincarnation. Maybe the other half of the page is still out there. Huh. There was a scholar... There have been a couple scholars we ran into. Maybe one of them has it. So let's stop over at the Figaro Library. Okay. That's the elemental crystals. Yep, we already did that. Okay. So, offhand, that guy mentioned an ancient text and the queen, 5 steps from the queen's throne. That's... the other guy was in... Where was he? Is it Albrook? There was a random guy that we had a quest for. I think that guy? Holds a clue to this cave's location. It goes without saying that I'd very much like to find the goddess spell. Okay, so that is helpful, but we still don't have the goddess spell. Or know anything about it. All I have is a fragment of a page that describes the Dragon King Bahamut and one other. Sounds like you've been looking for some time. Take it with you. Okay. So let's take that to Arvis, and maybe he can sort out what's going on. Because at this point, the stuff we've got left is the floating continent redo and the whatever this is, which I believe is Ultima, or I think that's where we get Ultima. It matches the part I have. Did you learn something new? A torn ancient text we couldn't read before? Both parts fit together perfectly. What does it say? Masterpiece among the scions, made by the gods, with wings of glittering gold, she beckons souls of the dead to heaven. She is known as Ultima the High Seraph. She sounds powerful. There's more. As Espers, sylphs are kin to the High Seraph. With their help, it may be possible to meet with her. They're fairy Espers. Yeah, they're in Narsh. It's possible some Espers survived the sealed gate incident. If we can get their help, we can meet this godlike Esper. Okay. Sure. Huh. Unfortunately, I don't have any money right now. Otherwise, I would pick that up as well. That's weird. Like, it definitely seems like this is where we're supposed to be, but I feel like we're missing something. We need to be able to speak to them. I tried switching both Terra and Mog to the front because I figured maybe it requires somebody to be able to speak to them. And I figured those would be the two obvious choices. I guess it could be something like maybe Umaro? Realm? Strago? We've got Strago. I don't know. I think this is probably going to be a good time to take our break, though. I do want to poke my head in here quick, because we haven't actually been here in a video in a while. So this one's still sealed shut. I believe that's only an EX. So we've learned all the dances, all the Bushido, all of the blitzes, and we freed Figaro during the banquet. Okay, we need Madwyn's horn. So we're still missing something there, Madwyn's horn. We got the silk dress. Successfully performed steal. That's gonna take forever, but we're closer on that one than most of the others. Learn all the Bushidos. Perform many teamwork attacks with Interceptor. That one's really obnoxious because it is random. It is, you have to do like 250. Liberate South Figaro, martial arts, 500 runics, successfully perform 500 runics. Learn all the blue magic, use sketch 500 times successfully. Use slot many times, I don't know how many. All the dances, all the rages, mimic, and ice storm. So there's a bunch there that's gonna take a while. Obtain a new outfit for every character? No. Fill the collection room with stuff. Start a new game plus? No. Collect every Magicite. Play the game for a long time. Step count. Complete every side quest offered at pubs. Unlock mini character achievements. Defeat every enemy in the EX bonus match. Oh, we have at least one for every character now. Awesome. So yeah, I was mostly just curious what was there and what we could do. So the collection room, if I remember correctly... So this is all the random stuff. I'm guessing this is the silk dress? Yeah. Adamantite. Deathcase's claw. So yeah, these are basically all of the key items. The rare items. So once we finish going through a few more of these, I know that we can get 2 more in the auction house, which are ones that we lost during the World of Balance. We can get the diving helmet. What is that? Oh, that is just the metal lump. Okay. Yeah. There's 2 more at the auction house, but quite frankly, I haven't had the money. Or I haven't had enough money to throw it away at that. Well, we've at least got this room full. That's really cool. I hadn't realized this room was here. Okay, slave crown. So yeah, collection room is neat. There's a bunch of really just cool features in this. This one is the gallery that we were talking about with the EX enemies. You have to beat enemy. You have to. So there's 2 versions of this game. This is the easy version. Then there's the EX version, which cranks everything up another notch. It is a completely separate patch of the game. So we need to patch our ROM to enable it. Which we're not doing. I have had people ask if I was planning on doing New Game Plus or EX, and if I do, it's not going to be on video, unfortunately. Like, if there's something particularly interesting, or if I want to, like, show something specific off, I might do that. But this series is already elapsed all but one of my previous single run games, I'm pretty sure. It has become one of the longest series I've done on YouTube. It has the most videos, which is partially because I've stopped doing, hour to 2 hour average videos. But it's also been like 50 some hours total. And while I am loving this game and very excited to see more of it, I would also like to eventually do other things as well. So yeah. That being said, we are doing the remaining side content. I'll need to figure out what comes next with that to enable that quest talking to the sylphs, it sounds like. Maybe we need to go back down to the Esper realm. Maybe there's some other sylph somewhere else. There's other possibilities. Maybe we need to find a way to talk to them. So we'll figure out what's next there. I need to do some grinding. I don't want to do a ton, but my thought at this point is I have finally given in and started using Strago, and he's really awesome. So I would like to get more blue magic. So one of the things I'm thinking is to look up, make it myself a to-do list of where I can learn blue magic. We can't get all of it because I missed one of them because I wasn't planning on using him. And then I remembered that Mighty Guard, or then I found out Mighty Guard was on everybody, and whoops. So, yeah, I'm thinking if I end up doing that checklist, I may do part of it on stream, I may not. It'll probably depend on how exciting it ends up being, but that feels like something I can do while I'm watching something or playing something else. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it, now that I've rambled for 5 minutes. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, Have a good one. We'll catch you next time.